I foresee that is happening in the near future. I believe by the 18th of November, we'll be scoring no less than between 30 and 35 towards 40%. And alhamdulillah, and this is fulfilling, and a lot more need to be done for us to improve the number, because I still feel that there were a lot of people that were still not get the message, and the systems too, I think, and is need to be improved. Especially, we had some complaint as an non-profit making organization. I think we petitioned GSS. And then we met the leadership, and then even the day that the results was announced, because we were expecting them to respond to the issues that we raised, and then because they confirmed it that they are all genuine concerns that we raised. So they couldn't get back to us, and then fortunately enough, around 3:34 dawn, I was sending message to the director, you know, to tell him that this is what I learned tomorrow. There will be the this. So he sent me the invitation. So I said better late than never. But alhamdulillah, and then as you asked me how I feel very good. And then we are looking forward that the numbers, and then how do we use the numbers to change the narrative, and even to put it into productive, good productive. You understand? That is what matters.
So that comes to my next question. That has to do with the numbers. What do you need the numbers for?
There are very important reasons behind the numbers. It's not just figures. For example, if you look at the percentage change between 2010 and 2021, in terms of regions, let me just pick a few of them. For example, Northern region, the percentage change between 2010 and 2021 is 49.6%, Savannah 38.4%, Northeast 41.7%, then Upper West 28.9%, Greater Accra 35.8%. You see, let me just leave you there for now. Now, these percentage changes, the actual meaning behind them is that in these regions where there is a huge percentage change, there are two causes: either high facility rates among families, or migration. But definitely, migration from only a small percentage. But the facility is the key. It means that in the last 10 years, many more mouths have been added to the existing mouths. It simply means that we have to wake up and plan very, very, very well. And this planning, in the case of Muslim communities, in the case of Muslim communities, it is this: today's wealth is not just about being able to survive. Will not only depend upon your study of the Quran alone. Is the application of what you learn from the Quran. You see the point? That's number one. And secondly, added to that, the Quranic studies is seeking secular education. Now, within the two, the Quranic and secular education, the most important education today is skills development. That's technical education. The reason is that so long as you are becoming an additional math, a time will come when your mother or your father will not be there.
You have to feed
or not being capable. This mouth has to be fed. The hand that is feeding you may not be there tomorrow. Therefore, you have to make room for yourself. But for you to be able to stand on your feet and make that room for yourself, somebody has to train you. And the person training you should have to look at the future, the competition in the future, on the job market.
To prepare you.
To prepare you. Now, let me tell you, the formal sector can no more absorb the number that's available. The informal sector is always there, can always increase. So long as you eat, somebody must produce the food that you need to eat.
So somebody maybe graduating from accounting school should not wait for
don't wait.
Any bank, but maybe can assist the mother in the market.
Fine. You see the point now? Because the point is that let's pay so much attention to the informal sector. And the informal sector covers so many areas, including agriculture, including technical knowledge. You can only be employed by somebody who knows that you can produce something, and that something will have value, and that value can be sold for money, and therefore you can use it to fend for yourselves. Now, the world has gone far away from just being in school, learning how to read, learning the history of Ghana or history of the world. Is it upon now? It is how that history can translate into a function that can produce some service or goods for you to fend for yourself. That's how Muslims should be looking at. The Quranic education is important and it's compulsory. The secular, we don't normally call it secular because all education that has value is divine, it's from God. Is it upon now? So you have to add it. Fending for yourself, the skill that you acquire by itself is worship. It's just like reading the Quran, you see, and so on. So that's the implication of these increased figures, which you have to, you see, right now.
I'll come again on another controversial issue that has to do with male and female, and people have taken it into
that's right.
I'll come there.
It's an important area. Thank you.
Check. When it comes to the figures, as Muslim leaders in our communities, would you say that maybe it's a wake-up call for maybe imams or chiefs to be able to know, oh, okay, this is our community, these are the number of people we have. The youth are this number, the adult or the elderly people are this number, the infants are this number, so that you'll be able to plan for them. I don't know whether it's...
Yes. This one, I think, is very, very important. And even it is Islamic. I mean, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, even battles that he won, he will try to find the number of the enemy. How many are they? How many horses did they have? What is the head count and all? Sometimes he will even send a spy to provide the information to help him prepare. You know. And then even there is a hadith attributed to Abu Hudhaifa that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asked him to do head counting within Medina to find the number of male and female and then young one, newborn babies to enable him plan towards this. So all these things can be found in Islam and it's very significant, very important. That reminds me, through our work as a Light Foundation, you know, one of our major areas will provide potable water, sinking mechanized borehole to communities. There is a village called Yong at the northern region, Tolling district. That village, the chief of the village used to be a mayor of Tamale Metro.
Oh, okay.
This chief, I think he has left example life. And I'm calling all our Muslim chiefs to take clue of that chief. When we got there, we came with our visitors from UK. We paid him a visit to ascertain because they were having major challenge of water. They were having open dam, which was polluted. So we came in there, the question was thrown to the chief that,
how many are you?
How many are you? And he said, we are 3,872. And then, he said, I recall, last night I had the information that a twin was born. And then so he has to add update. I'm telling you, he knows everybody, the community, the number of female, and he has a book.
So the days of choosing even leaders who are ignorant, who are not another matter.
And we asked him, how did he arrive? He said, as soon as he was installed as a chief, he needed to know the people who was leading. He constituted the youth and then tasked them to go house by house to do the counting. So he has the book and he has the data. And then every morning he will go to schools, he will go and then identify the need of the village.
You see, that's it.
Adams, male and female. Yesterday I was reading some comment on social media. I'm wondering why people have turned into that.
A male and female. You know.
Someone saying that it means the men should marry more.
Very serious. You know, the information here is not that I'm saying it. It's here. You see the graphs there. You know, as at this 2021 population source, women outnumber men by over 400,000 something. Now it's 50.7% women, and then 14 women and 49.3% male. In fact, this one has a serious implication. It means that the number of female is now increasing faster than male. That means that if you look at the Quranic regulation, you see, it's now the world, whether we like it or not, will have to align to it. If not, we'll be in trouble. Because naturally, every woman will require protection. Protection here means being able to attach herself to a man, marry. Now, in the case of men, not every man can keep a woman, naturally. It means that the 400,000 extra women that may not have husband, even if in Ghana we all share all the women 1, the 400,000 left, there's going to be an additional 300,000. That is from the men who cannot keep women, added to that number. It means what? We are gearing towards the Quranic ruling of being, I mean, if you have the ability, marry 4, 3.
If you have the ability.
If you have the ability and can be just, and you are sure you can be just to the 4, marry 4 or 3 or 2. If you can't, come back to 1. You say the correct mathematics. Have you seen it?
Sheikh, let me come to you because our time is almost up. What will be your final remark in terms of this particular report as we do, because we are now going to have time and then go into it before the actual
that's
report
comes
out.
Alhamdulillah, I have to thank Almighty Allah for making this possible. For us to witness that significant improvement for Muslim numbers at this time round. And we still follow with a keen interest, and then we engage the leaders. And then the whole thing is, it's not like we know the numbers and then go and then sleep. Right now, the numbers, we know what are we doing. As Alaji mentioned, a lot of maths that when you have numbers, how do you cater for them?
That's it.
Because Almighty Allah will ask us in the judgment day, how do we cater for our children? So I think a proper planning, and then I urge every leader and imam, they should do collaboration with the chief, the community leader.
That's it.
In every community, they should have their own data to know the numbers. And by doing so, we can plan to cater the future.
That's it. In fact, if you look at this map, for instance, you see, after independence, Ghana was 6.7 million, and today we are 30.8 million. It means in the last 60 years, the population of Ghana has gone 500% fold, 5 times fold. You see the point now? So it means that for every 30 years, Ghana population doubles. We only hope that this 30.8 million does not double after the next 30 years. If not, the space for where we are to live will be serious. Because right now, the density of population in Greater Accra is 1,200 kilometers, I mean persons per square kilometer, which is very serious. We have to be thinking of how to expand to every other areas.
Thank you. Who is the rep of Muslims in terms of those who carried out the advocacy and being able to educate people for them to be able to be engaged. And also, we thank you, Sheikh Ali Abubakar Napari, who is the CEO of Light Foundation, for the wonderful job done. And you and the Baraka Policy and the Office of National Chief Imam, we are so grateful. May Allah bless you and then continue to reward you. Inshallah, hopefully next week we'll look if possible, maybe we'll delve into in the various regions and then what really is out there for the sake of those who cannot read and write. My name is Abdul Fatah. Stay blessed.